All right. Darion, it's your turn.
Um, did she attack one of the three?
You of the bandits? No.
Okay, so she hasn't. I don't remember what she did for her turn other than the movement.
I whispered a quick prayer, and then one of the dogs fell asleep.
Okay. Um, I'm going to use my movement to move away from them towards her, and then
Okay.
as I do so, I yell to two of them. Actually, well, I can do two with that, or I could do three with them. Okay. I will target the two towards the top, which would be closest to you.
Oh, these two?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I yell at them, "Dark outside, isn't it?" And they now both need to uh, make Constitution saving throws.
All right. So one of them is going to make a 10, which is not going to save.
Mm-mm.
I believe you're casting blindness.
I am.
And the other is going to roll a 16.
He does make it.
Okay. So you blinded this one.
I have a question, just in general, DM.
Yes.
When using magic, does it enact a physical change on people? Like, do their eyes change color or something like that?
Oh, when you're casting magic?
Yes.
It honestly depends on what kind of magic you're casting, where you're getting your power source. For Darion, he draws a sigil in the air.
Gotcha. I was sitting here thinking, like, I was imagining in my head Darion, like, coming out of the night into, like, a somewhat more lit area, and these two guys just looking over, and Darion has, like, because he's channeling his necromancy, just pitch black eyes as he says, "Dark outside, isn't it?" And then these guys just go blind.
That is a cool aesthetic. And if Darion wants to do that, that's cool, but at the same time...
Yeah, it just prompted a curious aesthetics question in my head. Why are you like this? Stop.
You knocked down the squeaky toy.
More or less, wizard spells tend to do some sort of equation or sigil or something of the sort in the air or in some way like that. It is an intelligence-based casting.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So short answer, no. But when I say that, a puff of black smoke appears in front of both of them, but the second one was able to wave the smoke away.
Yep.
But the other one is blinded from it.
So his eyes are black.
It also disappears, but he is blinded.
Rin, it's your turn. Back to the top of the round.
Dog's still under me. How far away is the well?
20 feet from you or so.
Okay. I'm just gonna strangle the... No, can't. Dog has two heads.
And two heads, yeah.
I'll stab it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you are restraining a creature, you yourself are restrained, correct?
I do not know.
If he's full on restraining, then there's something similar to that.
Restrained as in grappling or like pinning them?
Yeah, no, so this one's a little weird because of the specific way in which you grappled them. I will say that your attack will be at disadvantage for now. Unless you want to release them.
Let me brainstorm real quick.
I believe
I know what I can do. That's terrible. So there's a couple things I can do. Would it still be disadvantage if, since I've already got my hands wrapped around the dog, I just Eldritch Blast it?
Yes, because that's a distance. That's a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
And
Now
he's
what
within 5
about
feet of you.
burning? Now what about burning hands?
Burning hands, they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Which has disadvantage when you're restrained.
Right.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you could cast burning hands.
I'll cast burning hands.
All right.
That's-
It will make
Okay.
a dex save. Does a 14.
Negative.
All right. So
Let me
go and
double
roll the
check.
damage.
Yeah, negative.
Oh,
Yeah, I believe your spell save is 15. Yeah.
Correct.
So go and roll me damage. I
Will
do
do.
believe that is 3d6.
Yep.
Huh. I thought blindness and deafness was a concentration spell. It is not.
I don't think so, yeah.
18.
All right.
And the dice roller on D&D Beyond just popped up saying 666, and it scared me for a second.
Looks like you're casting Eldritch Blast after all.
So, you hold the burlap tight and pour a deep flame into the burlap sack itself. I will say that will burn the burlap sack, and the creature will no longer be restrained. Still
That's
grappled, but not restrained, and it will take the full set of damage.
Alrighty.
All right, so it's the shady individual's turn. He just watched a dog fall asleep in front of him.
What the
And
deuce?
is going to run up to one of the people who just came out of the place, draw a scimitar, and make 2 attacks. 13? Will a 13 hit? A 13 will hit. Oh, they both hit. Hey, look at that.
And not a strong armor class on this guy.
No, there's not. So 20 points of damage. That guy is dead. He runs around the cart and slashes his scimitar twice, and you hear a scream, and someone falls dead. Now it's the dog's turn. That one's asleep, but this one is grappled with Forge's character and is going to make 2 bite attacks. One of those is a natural 2. That's definitely going to miss, but the other one's a natural 19, making it a 23.
Ouch.
You will take 8 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw again.
Okay. Ooh, nat 20. -1,
All
so
right.
19.
You save again.
Heck yeah.
Now it is the bandit captain's turn. He will... Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. Run up to you, Darion. Having you... After you cast a spell at him, and he is going to make 3 attacks against you. 2 of which are natural 20s, yes. But the other one misses completely with a 13. I do believe a 13 misses. Oh, it doesn't.
If you're asking me, my AC is 12.
All right, so you are hit 3 times, 2 of which are crits.
Alright, so I'm probably dead.
Thankfully... Oh, wait, hold on. That would be this one.
Since I am a wizard.
6 plus 3, 9. 2 plus 3 is 5, and... So you will take 23 points of damage.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
Oof.
I am at 7 hit points.
That's a lot of damage.
He comes at you and whirls his scimitar, and then a dagger appears out of nowhere, cutting you pretty deep. But that's his turn. Liberty, it's your turn.
Oh, wonderful. Um, works exactly.
Yikes.
That's what happens when you cast a spell at a bandit captain
Yeah. Yeah.
and you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't die though. This isn't quite as bad as
Mhm.
session 1 of Scaldra.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Tis a
Okay.
plus.
All the dogs
Um,
attacking Darion. Poor Darion.
That was a
Yeah,
rough day. And
no.
then I got tied to a tree by the tree.
Yeah. By the tree.
Alright. I'll just
It's gonna be.
reach out to Darion and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
That is 5 hit points back to you, sir.
Yay.
Rough.
Heal.
Okay.
I need pots.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll just yell, "Hold! Let us use our words, not our swords." I'm gonna step forward and kind of interpose myself between Darion and the bandit.
Well, you can get next to him, but you can
Yeah.
still interpose as much as you can.
Exactly, like reaching forward, trying to.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, that will be the rest of my
Alright.
turn.
Darion, I'm not sure. Do the blinded people make a save at the end of their turn, or is this just they are blind?
I believe they make a. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
DC 14.
He is going to step towards where he heard his friend scream and make his attack a disadvantage because he is blinded. Yeah, no, that's going to miss. But he's also going to make a saving throw at the end of his turn. That's a natural 1. So he's still blind. And Darion, it's your turn.
Unless she wants to roll for persuasion, I'm not going to be convinced by her argument.
Not directing it at the man with the sword.
Fair
But
enough.
I was not trying to convince you. I'm trying to protect
Yeah.
you, Mr. Almost downed in one hit.
It was 3 hits, 2 of which were crits.
Okay.
Let's be fair.
Almost downed in one
Why?
round.
The hits themselves weren't fair.
2 natural 20s.
I was
hurts.
surprised myself, guys. I try really hard not to BS dice rolls, and I rolled 2 20s.
Yeah. No, fair is fair. I look over and I say, screw that chuchur hit me. Or, that chuchur nearly killed me. And then, that was Russian, I think, but whatever.
Hey, we'll take it. Go for it.
There's a fine line between the two.
And I am going
Surprisingly,
to...
yes.
I am going to shove my hand into his face, and I'm going to cast Vampiric Touch.
Ooh. Make a melee a spell attack.
Alright. Okay, so I'm going to add a +6 to that, right?
I
think
do
it's-
believe so.
My spell attack is a +6, but
It's
I don't
no,
remember
it's
which is
plus. Oh, that's Rin. Hold on.
Where is it? Scroll.
Yes, it is a
Let me
plus
scroll.
6. +6 to attack
Ah, yes.
with Vampiric Touch.
That is a dirty 20.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll me 3d6.
Do, 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 do. 3, 5. It's gonna be 9.
All right. So he will take 9 points of damage,
Oh, I didn't know
and
that
you
clicking on it
will.
in D&D Beyond actually rolls them, and I rolled a 12 by clicking on it. I'm like, oh, I wish I knew that.
You will get back 5. Oh wait, hold on. Does it say which way it's rounded?
Clear. Um,
Yeah, you'll just take 5. Take 5. It doesn't
okay.
say it.
Sounds good to me. That is my action. Yeah, that's
So,
all I'm gonna
Liberty,
do.
you're close enough to watch as Darion thrusts his hand out from his cloak and grasps the front of the man's face. At which point in time you see the veins around the hand on the man's face pretty much go black on the bandit, and you see just energy pulled into Darion's arm.
Not familiar with that spell, but I am very concerned.
After I do that, I pull my hand back and I shake it a little bit, like I have a pins and needles feeling in my hand.
Oh yeah, but you still see a black thread in between the two. Because I do believe that is concentration.
There's a
Oh wait, no, there's no black thread in between. Sorry, I am thinking of a different spell.
that is my curiosity. We'll come back to that.
Sorry, it's a warlock spell for high level.
That checks out.
Rin, it's your turn. Rin, Forge, you're still muted.
Sorry. What was said? Like the last.
It's your turn.
The last statement. Gotcha. Thank you. Sorry. Dog's still under me, right?
Yep,
Okay.
still grappled,
Yep.
but no longer restrained.
And it is no longer on fire.
Correct. Well, it still has charring remains, but yeah.
Mm, yeah. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay. Where are you going?
Wouldn't
First
you
I
like
wanna-
to know, Weather Boy?
First, I want to see if it's a. Yeah, it's a bonus action. Okay. I'm going. All right. One of the bandits is dead. One of them is injured. Is the other one dead or still fine?
So the one over here that's fighting the shady individual is blinded, but not
Mhm.
dead or injured. And then the one over here is injured, but not anything else.
Okay, I'm going to go to that one
All right.
and stab him.
You can flank. I assume you will. So
I
go
would
ahead
love to,
and
because that would
roll
let me
with
use sneak
advantage.
attack.
Hold on. That expeditious retreat doesn't take away opportunity attacks. You just take the dash action. So the death dog will make an opportunity attack at you while you run away.
Okay.
But that's a nat 1, so you're
Oh,
fine.
good. I rolled a 19.
That will hit. And you do have sneak attack.
Excellent. I'm definitely going to use that. I have to find my dice. There they are. That is 8 plus sneak attack dice, which I believe is a 2d6. That is 8 plus 7, 13. No,
8 plus
15.
7 is 15, yeah.
Shh. I've been reading about the Mongol hordes, and math is not my strong suit.
So run up behind the bigger and burlier of the bandits and stab him pretty good. He's still standing though.
Marvelous.
Uh,
That is it
now
for me.
it's the shady individual's turn. Make 2 attacks, both of which will hit because he has advantage against a blinded individual. Yeah, and that bandit is also dead. Doodly doot. Now it's the dog's turn. The dog. Ooh. No, you've pissed it off. So the dog is going to chase you down, Rin. He's also going to flank. Let's just do a big old conga line here. He's going to make 2 attacks against you. First one is a 22, and the second one is also a 22. So you are going to take a total of 7 points of damage, and I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws. You are muted in case you're trying to tell me what you rolled.
Which person?
Rin.
Okay.
18 and 16.
All right, they both save.
Marvelous.
Now it is the bandit captain's turn. He sees that a new player has approached. Ooh, but will he take out the caster, the healer, or the one who's doing the stabby stabs? Yeah, he's gonna attack the healer. He knows better. He knows tactics. He's gonna take 2 attacks on the healer. The lower
sword?
of which, the lower of which is a 13. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not hit me.
Okay, but a 19 does.
Yes.
And that's going to be 7 points of damage against you. And then the last attack is going for the wizard, and that is going to be a 17 to hit.
Against me again?
No, against the wizard. Against
Sorry.
Darion. That's going to be 4 points of damage to you, Darion.
4, yes.
All right, Liberty, it's your turn.
Okay.
Did you take the 4? Did you take the 4 points of damage,
I
Darion?
did. I did.
Okay.
This is unpleasant. So is this another... Sorry, I was reading spells when you were describing someone coming up, and so I only caught half of what happened. I know someone hit me and it hurt. This is a new challenger?
The captain, the big guy.
All right.
A challenger approaches.
That was very
Kitty.
pleasant. Oh, yes. Barlios says hi. I don't like it, so let's go with Shocking Grasp. See how he likes that.
Ooh, hold on. Is sleep concentration?
It is not.
Okay.
I double and triple checked.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yes.
it.
It's easy enough to, if they take damage or another creature uses like their action to shake them or slap them, they'll wake up.
So you said you're doing shock and grasp?
So I need to make an attack.
Yep, make an attack roll.
And I should switch. An 11 is not going to hit.
An 11 is not going to hit. You are correct.
Bonus action.
You thrust forward with sparks skidding between your fingers, and as you reach out, he deftly steps out of the way before you hit him. Anything else?
No. Be it for now.
All right. Darion, it's your turn.
I would like to attack the captain again. With
All
my
right.
Fear of touch.
Yep, because it is still up. So go and make an attack roll.
Okay. That is a natural 20.
Ooh, that is a crit.
All right. So would you rather I roll 66 or just double what I roll?
That is up to you.
I like rolling dice, so I'm just gonna roll all 6. All right. So 2 6s. All right. 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25.
25.
Which means I will get 13 back if we're rounding up.
Yes, you get 13 back.
I am feeling much better.
I've been missing the conversation that's been going on in chat.
I have too. I don't know what's going on.
Don't worry about it.
Nothing that's
Okay.
interesting.
I
don't
kind
know,
of
I'm learning-
have a bunch of plates spinning at the moment, so I can't read.
I'm learning Chulton swears.
Ooh, fun.
That's
Rin,
his-
it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
I'm gonna stab the dude. Are we still flanking? What's
You're
his name?
still flanking, so you can.
I'm
you
going
have
to do that.
advantage stabbing the dude.
I do that. I really need
Right.
to print T-shirts that say that.
I do that.
Also,
Come-
while he's doing that, when I struck him, I took my 2 fingers, my index and my middle finger, and I basically just jabbed him in the forehead.
Bop.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That will hit. And you do get sneak attack because advantage and whatnot.
7 plus 4 is 13.
Oh, so he's a
13 plus 6 is 19 plus
You're right,
4
13
is
okay.
23.
All right. Darion, after you bop the guy in the forehead, you are startled by a sharp, thin, pointed blade that spurts out from his chest and then retracts again as he falls to the ground, very dead.
Oh shit. Okay.
Surprise! I do not say that in character.
Here's Johnny.
I did think about saying that in character.
It's
You
the
thought
shady
your name was
individual's turn. He's
Very
trying to
Mortal
run up.
Kombat.
2 attacks, neither
I
of which
can
will hit, actually.
I can see that with
Can
a
he
sh-
not? Does he not have enough movement to get within flanking?
He does, but I'm tired of flanking. I'm tired of the conga line. It's stupid.
Understandable.
Now it's the dog's turn. And I can't do everything for you guys with this NPC. He's already dispatched 2 people.
I mean, you can. It's fine.
It's his job,
Uh,
isn't it?
The dog is going to make 2 attacks against you, Rin.
Naturally.
I mean, you are kind of the one that's been hitting it a lot. One of which will miss, the other which is a dirty 20. So go and
He
make
might,
a Constitution.
he might kill me. I've got 7 hit points left.
So you take
I
5
have a
points of damage
solution.
and make a Constitution saving throw,
Okay, just a sec. Let me add those 5 points.
which I do believe means you are down to 2 hit points.
Correct. Where did my dice go? There it is.
Are you wearing armor?
Yep.
Okay. Then I cannot help you.
18.
How are you rolling so high constantly? You have a -1 to Constitution.
I know, it's fucking driving me wild. I can turn on a dice cam if you want.
No, that's fine.
Well, I'm out of 3rd slots.
I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that my constitution continues to be this lucky, because right now it's the only thing that's keeping me from dying.
I mean, that is literally its job. Liberty, it's your turn.
Right. going to step forward to our hooded friend here that is on his last leg.
Okay.
And cure wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. Well, I
Psych.
rolled max on one of them, and the other one I thought I rolled max, but the 2 and the 8 are so close together. Anyway, that is a total of 13 hit points.
Ooh, much obliged.
Better be.
Means I need to hit you for 15. Okay.
Hey,
Uh,
I
I'll
resent
have
that.
more spells. Fix it.
And is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't really have any good
Okay.
bonus actions. So.
Darion, it's your turn.
okay.
Well, actually, can I use my bonus/free action to yell at the dog to try to distract it?
Sure. Why not?
dog-
Draw
was
its
the only one
attention
left,
on
right?
me. Instead of
Bad
Squishy Wolf.
dog.
You try to draw aggro. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Why does nobody understand how aggro works?
Oh, there's a wow term.
And just for the record, I was moving up to where I'm next to him and the dog,
Oh, okay. Good to know.
which I believe puts the dog within flanking of me and the NPC.
Yep.
The dog is the only target left, right?
Intimidation, you say?
Or did the other
Yes.
one wake up?
22.
Okay. Good to know.
Bite me, dog.
Darion, it's your turn.
Is the other dog awake now?
Nope, it's still asleep.
It's asleep for a minute, I think, or is it 10 minutes?
Okay, it was a standing up, so I couldn't tell. Alright, the dog is left. What did she say? What did she yell at it?
You were gonna stick with it. I yelled at the dog to bite me.
Sure, why not?
Bite me, you coward.
Fus Roda.
Actually, I'm just gonna strike it with a stick.
Okay, you're just gonna walk up and hit it with a stick.
Yes, I'm going to hit it with my quarterstaff.
Don't you have cantrips?
I do, but I don't. Well, I mean, I
Distance
do, but I
right now.
don't have any. Well,
You have Toll the
I
Dead,
could Toll the
my
Dead.
friend.
Do Toll the Dead, dude.
All right.
It's a wisdom save.
Yes. it
Live
is.
Mas.
That is a 7.
All
So roll 2d12.
right. 2d12.
Oh no,
Has it been
yeah,
hurt yet?
2d12.
It's been hurt.
Next
before, hasn't
time you cast Toll
It
the
has
Dead,
been
I
heard.
want you to use that as the verbal component.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm glad someone
What was
liked the joke.
it? What was it?
So
Oh,
Toll the Dead is a bell noise, right?
The sound of a dolorous bell ringing, and then I said,
Right.
"Live Mas."
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, it's because it's Taco Bell. And
Right.
The commercials
No, I
have
got
the bell.
that, and then I didn't put the connection in. I thought you were just saying.
Oh man.
The DM's taking psychic damage at this point.
No, the DM is rolling against being charmed by Taco Bell. I want Taco Bell. It's been like 3 years.
Oh, that's a good amount.
It's
of time.
been a day.
I am. I'm assuming I don't add anything to that, so a total of 15.
Okay.
And
Good
when I do
to
so,
know.
I look at the dog and I just kind of whistle a single high-pitched tone at it, like not trying to get its attention, just a very like at it.
All right. Good to know. There's a spurt of blood that comes from the dog's ears.
Out of context, that sounds just terrifying.
It is. No, it is.
This man just whistled and the dog's ears started bleeding.
Real quick to clarify, Kelso, you rolled D12s, not
I did.
D8s, right?
I did.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I rolled a 7 and an 8 on 2d12.
Nice.
So solid rolls.
Yes.
Liberty, what is your spell save DC?
14.
Huh. Okay. Whose turn is it? It's Rin's turn.
Alrighty. Let me see. The dog is like immediately adjacent to me, yes?
Yes. And it looks pretty hurt.
Okay. I guess I'll just stab it.
All right.
I'm good at that. Let me see.
Oh, first level higher, so it doesn't work with cantrips. Okay.
15 plus 7, 22.
22 will hit.
3 plus 4 is 7 points of damage.
All right.
No sneak attack because I don't think I'm flanking.
How do you want to do this?
Well, when do you get it? Because 3 of us are within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, no, he would get sneak attack, but you
would
kill it
still
either
have
way.
sneak.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it matters, so I'll not burn extra time. It's a 2-headed dog, yeah?
Yep.
I'm just gonna stab my rapier like into its chest right between its 2 heads.
All right. As it starts to turn towards Liberty, she having drawn aggro, you are able to kick one of the heads aside and plunge your rapier deep into the chest and collarbone area of the dog, and it falls limp. Now, DM question. Death dogs have advantage against spells that would knock it unconscious.
Oh boy.
This has nothing to do with death, but it does have something to do with sleep.
Let me pull up.
My thought on this, because sleep doesn't have a constitution saving throw or anything, my thought on this is that
Undead and creatures immune to being charmed aren't affected by the spell.
it also has advantage on being charmed, though, it is the thing. So here's my ruling, and I want an opinion, because this is a collaborative game. My thought is that it would probably have the time of sleep. Does that seem reasonable?
Okay, so what are the actual wordings on both again?
So yeah, for the death dog, it has advantage on saving throws against being blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, stunned, and knocked unconscious.
Okay, so it has advantage against those.
Yes.
Okay.
But sleep doesn't have a saving throw, so like
I would
at the
say...
same time, rules as written, it should just be asleep for the whole time, but also at the same time.
So my thought is that there are several mechanics in place specifically about magical sleep.
Yeah.
And so for example, elves and half elves have the same sort of advantage versus charm, but they're also immune to sleep magic.
Right.
It is weird that it has something specifically for magic that knocks it unconscious.
Yeah, because there's no magic to knock it unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
As a DM, I would say that once half of the sleep duration has elapsed, it would get to roll to resist being... it would basically get to roll to see if it woke up.
Start rolling
but
saves.
But if it fails, then it's still asleep.
I feel like that makes sense.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
After half, it can start rolling for it, but it's not automatic.
Yeah, so it gets a chance to resist, but it does not outright wake up.
In that case, I have already made that roll, and it did beat the spell save.
Then it's up.
All right.
It's been 5 rounds? Yeah, it feels like it has.
Yeah, no, it has.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been keeping track. And that does bring us to its turn then. Hence why I wanted to have that conversation real quick, because...
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. But that dog's dead. This dog is up. It's going to use half its movement to stand. and then is going to make one attack against Darion and one attack against the shady individual.
Okay.
So against Darion,
Can we name
it's
him
going-
Slim Shady?
Me?
No,
sure.
our Shady boy, because
He is kind of
that's a
slim,
lot of
and he's
that's
shady.
a lot of syllables.
Thank you. Slim Shady. But first, the attack against Darion is a 14 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
All right. You will take 6 points of damage. I need a Constitution saving throw from you, and then the attack against Slim Shady is a natural 4.
Oh, that brings me so much delight.
All
I'm
right,
so glad
welcome.
that this has
a
worked.
Constitution save. Where is my d20? Total of 14.
All right, you do save.
Good.
Now it is Liberty's turn.
Oh. Mother protect us. Alright, how rough is the dog looking?
It is not bloody.
Right. Maybe this way. Should have done this far earlier. But for now, I am going to channel divinity and invoke Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
So now there is a sphere, a 30-foot radius around me is filled with dim light. And
It was already full darkness, so that makes sense.
it's now
Darkness.
filled with a dim twilight. And which should help our human boys out a bit. And so at the end of each creature's turn, I can choose to give them a d8 of temporary hit points and a charmed or frightened effect on them.
Okay.
And so at the end of my turn, I will give myself 1 temporary hit point. That's exciting.
Whoa.
Wow.
So Darion, the sky around you that's already filled with stars begins to feel. It almost feels like the sky itself wraps around all of you. A thin moonlight pierces through around you, even though the moon is not out at the moment, and you're able to see a little better. Everything just got a little brighter, and it's your turn.
Okay. Looking at this. Slightly meta question. Do you guys think a dog would be super dexterous? Or would it be more strength?
Animals do tend to be more dexterous, I will say that.
Okay.
Despite them weirdly not having fingers.
They are dodgy and they have good balance. They may not be great at the sleight of hand, but they are probably good at other dexterity-based things.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the DM before I commit to this, because
Okay.
considering it's not an attack spell, that's going to be subject to opinion. If I were to cast Mold Earth and instantaneously excavate the ground beneath it, can I drop it 5 feet since it has a casting time of 1 action? Because it doesn't say anything about like dex saves or anything like that, because it's not specifically an attack.
Well, and 5 feet isn't going to do
does say
damage.
that it doesn't cause damage. So you could you would pretty much blow the sand out from under it and it would drop 5 feet, but it wouldn't take any damage or anything.
That's fine. Would you say that would be a dex save for the dog, or would it just occur?
It would just occur.
Okay, and I can
Because
deposit.
there's no form of like damage or debuff that would really do against the dog.
Sure, and I can move it up to 5 feet away, but doesn't move enough to do damage. If the dirt or stone your target is on the ground, you can cause it to become difficult terrain. Can I half bury the dog? underneath. I'm assuming we're standing on sand.
I'd say that you could morph the sand into more of a loose sand to make it difficult terrain, and thereby put the dog a little under.
But I wouldn't be able to, say, move it 3 feet down and then start to cover it up.
No, unfortunately. And even if you did, it wouldn't really like bury it. It would just cover it in sand, which are two very different things.
Understandable. Given my look at the dice, I'm going to go with Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Just
that is a wisdom save. That is a natural 6, making it a 7.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll 2d12.
12.
Did you call him Conan?
18.
No, I didn't. I didn't refer to him at all.
You said go
18.
ahead. Okay.
Hello.
I'm still here. I'm just writing down your damage that you did. Okay, good to know. Rin, it's your turn.
Strong dog.
I invest.
Oh, at the end of Darion's turn, he gets here.
Is it at the end of everyone's turn or at the end of
At
your
the
turn?
at the end of each creature's turn,
Wow.
when they end
nice.
when they end their turn there, he also gets 1 temporary hit point. The dice don't like me. That's rude.
Well, you get 1 temporary hit point, Darion.
Okay.
Rin, what are you up to?
How far away is this dog from me?
5 feet? I mean 10 feet.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
18.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
That will be 10 points of damage.
All right. And with that, you throw a beam of arcane energy at it, and it breaks part of the clavicle and one of their necks, and they both fall limp and dead to the ground.
Wunderbar.
Wonderful.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello
Yes,
again.
you do.
Thank you.
It is 12:50. We should quickly wrap up so that Forge can get to his stuff. Do you guys want to call it there and continue roleplay next game, or?
We can.
It is up to you guys.
He has some concerns about these new acquaintances.
And in light of that, we will end for today.
Okay.
You guys look over the blood-covered sand that marks this battle-strewn area that you guys just created. And wonder what the morning will bring.
I will fix that later.
Yeah. There's a lot to fix there. All right. Well, thank you very much for a good first game. That ended up being a lot better than it was turning out in my brain. I'm excited to see where this game goes. If you guys have a suggestion or request for where you want to see the campaign go, I do have a few different campaign lines that I want to go with. But any ideas from you guys would be appreciated.
Ducky.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right.
Same time tomorrow?
No, I have a different game tomorrow.
Yeah, likewise, ironically.
I have to break Jesse's heart again and again.
Excellent.
I look forward to it.
Me too. Any comments, questions, concerns?
I liked it a lot. I look forward to the
Fun.
next game.
This was really fun.
I do
We
too. I'm excited to have it in this setting because I feel like this setting is a lot more ready for adventurers who just muck about.
And I think we've made more social characters, so
That
they're
too.
more likely to interact.
Yes.
Yeah, there's not a language barrier this time.
She is Dryad, you are Druid.
No, I am Druid. Yes, Dryad. That is what they say.
Are you being racist right now? Like, I get that
No,
she...
no.
She
Yeah,
is
you
3.
know,
You are 3.
I get... I get that she has pointed ears and I have some slight greenish tint to my skin, but dryads and elves are completely different.
But they
You
do
said
all
you were
talk
Druid.
like Southerners.
Headcanon wise, I do find it kind of funny, because since that essentially happened before we came back here, which means that Darion had taken that trick and come back. What that basically implies is that we went out, we dealt with was it a werewolf at one point?
It was a Leshen.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
we
a dryad.
negotiated with a werewolf.
Right, something like it was a really long time ago.
Yes.
And then we come back to town. There's the familial murder, which is very, very quickly solved. And then it was because it was caused by the enchanted knife, which was also found very quickly. Which to me means that, like, after all that, Darion just kind of went, "Wow, this was really eventful. Okay, I'll be on my way now. Have fun with this. This is not my plot hook. Bye."
Not my
This
plot
is
hook.
not my plot hook. New catchphrase.
Wow, more
Sorry, DM.
political
This is not my
issues.
plot hook. Try again.
Hashtag not my plot hook.
It is 1 o'clock though, so we should wrap up. It was great playing with you guys. I am excited to see where this all goes.
Well, alrighty then, folks. 'Twas fun. I
fun,
genuinely enjoyed this. This brings back fond memories of the Sentinels.
R.I.P. But no, we'll play another one very soon. We'll see what happens.
Excellent.
Talk to you all
Catch you all
soon.
on the flip side.
Bye.